Hey everybody, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Chef Sahara here, doing a live demo on making some banana nut muffins. I'm making muffins. I'm gonna show you just how quick and easy it is. It's one of the simplest things you can make, and you can just always practice. You can add alter your recipes if you want. If you want to add other things like today, you can look at the recipe in the guide, but today I'm adding walnuts. You can add pecans or whatever nuts you like. You don't have to add nuts. And I'm actually, for mine, because we like the chocolate in ours, I'm gonna add a little chocolate chips. So if you don't like nuts, you can just always replace with the chocolate chips or just have a regular banana muffin. So with that being said, I can't see the comments. I'm gonna try to follow along on my iPad to see how that works. But this is really, really quick. Let's take a look at the time. It is 11:04. It takes no time to set up the, to mix it, like maybe 10 minutes tops. So it's 11:04, so let's get started. So banana nut muffins, the recipe is in the guide section. So I already put my ingredients together. So this is my butter, sugar, flour, all my dry ingredients, and my walnuts we put in here. So we put the walnuts in with the dry ingredients to avoid over mixing. I don't have my whisk, not my whisk, my spatula, a handy dandy. Everyone should have one, right? So, okay. So our dry ingredients. So bananas. Here's the tip with the bananas. When your bananas look like this, they're perfect, right? The riper they are, the more sugar that it has developed. So it's gonna be sweeter. So this is a good, these look perfect for banana nut muffins. And actually, I already peeled my bananas. I have 3 bananas in here. So what you can do if you have bananas and you don't want to make muffins, we know this recipe calls for 3 bananas. What you can do is puree 3 bananas and put them in the freezer, right? Puree them so when it's time to take it out, you already have that part of it done. You don't have to waste the bananas. So if you eat bananas all the time, you don't want to have to make muffins all the time. But if you know it's 3 bananas, puree 3 bananas. I'm actually going to use these for some more banana pudding. I'm shipping out banana pudding on my site, so I'm doing some test runs. So I'm going to make another batch of banana pudding. So, right, we're going to mash our bananas. So you can use a fork and mash. The good thing about banana nut muffins, when you mash them, they come like liquefied. I have my immersion blender. It's easier for me to do this. I've had it for years. It just gets the job done a lot faster. So we're just gonna kind of puree, like pulse it just a little. We don't want it so liquefied, right? We just wanna, because we still want like bananas, that banana flavor throughout. We don't want it to be so liquidy. It's gonna increase your batter. So we want a heavy banana taste in each muffin. So I'm just pulsing it. Just a little bit, if you can see that, because we still have to mix our egg and our oil, and it's gonna blend it some more. So we don't want to do so much. That's it. That was a few seconds. Immersion blenders are also good if you make a big batch and you have to beat a lot of eggs. This is what I use. So now we're gonna add our oil. We need 1 egg. And our vanilla, right? Always quality vanilla. Again, the recipe is in the guide section. Right? And that's it. So the liquid really, in essence, is the banana once we mix it in our oil. Some recipes call for milk or liquid. So this recipe, our wet ingredients are actually the oil, eggs, banana, right? And our vanilla. Okay. And that is really it. That is it. So we mix our dry. We always put the wet into the dry, right? You always mix the wet with the dry. right? When you follow a recipe like a muffin recipe on the box, you have to take the time to mix anyway. So why not do it from scratch? You don't have all those chemicals in there. It tastes better. You will definitely notice it different. Make like a little well in the middle, pour your wet. So again, when we make muffins, we don't want to overmix, right? So we fold. We don't want to take it, like, we're never gonna make muffins in a blender. So I'm just gonna fold until it's combined as I'm turning my bowl, right? So you kind of like fold and bring it into the middle. So, and a good thing about muffins, especially when you use an oil base, they'll last for a few days. You can always just grab and go if you don't want to make breakfast in the morning. They go great with coffee. See, we just want it to be combined. If you don't want to taste that baking soda in your muffin. You want everything to be combined, but I'm not beating. I'm just folding it in. We don't want to see those. Make sure you get to the bottom. See how we still have some, I don't know if you can see, like some of the dry ingredients. So my walnuts in there. For me, I'm gonna start scooping, but for me, I'm just gonna add a little bit of chocolate chips to mine. We like chocolate in ours. Just a quick turn. Okay. And that is it. Right? Then we scoop. Right, so our oven is already preheated at 375. We're gonna scoop. Always, we use a ice cream scoop. Always have an ice cream scoop. It's good for muffins, cupcakes, cookies. I have all sizes of ice cream scoops. Different sizes give me different portions, right? So I should get a good 6 to 7. 6 I know I'm gonna get. 7 is if I'm stretching it, right? So we want to make sure we fill them evenly. So I just try to go in. I know I'm definitely going to fill 6. So let me fill my 6, and then I go back in. And you don't want to fill them to the top, because as they bake, they're going to come over the top. They're going to come over the top. So you want them pretty full, but we don't want them to the edge of the white paper. So these are jumbo baking cups. You can make this will give you 12 if you don't want such a big muffin. Use the regular size muffin cups, the baking cups. And this is my go-to recipe. You can make this as a vegan option. Just don't add the egg. So I actually sell the vegan banana nut, the banana chocolate chip, but I also put vegan chocolate chips in it. So, but it's still like a really, really good muffin without. When you hear vegan, I don't know, some people may shy away, but it's excellent. You can't even tell the difference, truth be told. So we got 6 muffins. So I hate the waste. So I'm trying to see which one I can even out. So I reserved some walnuts, and what you can do is we top our muffins. So for me in the shop, I made a lot of muffins. So how do you determine, you want to be able to easily identify what muffin is what. So we top it with a little bit of nuts, our walnuts. If I just made the chocolate, I would top it with just chocolate. But in this case, I'm gonna do both. But mostly you'll always see like the nuts on top. It's easily first of all, it looks nice, but it's easy to identify as well. I have like a really, really big bag of chocolate chips. We always just have some easy on hand. I'm gonna top this last one with a few chocolate chips. And then, so there's a lot of different ways you can top a muffin. You can do like a streusel top. You can do, I'm not doing that today. I'm just gonna do simply, this is the quickest way. I have some like sugar in the raw, brown sugar. You can use a really, really coarse sugar, like a sanding sugar, like you decorate cookies and stuff with those. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little, and that gives you a nice crispy top, I'm just sprinkling it on. Most of my muffins, I sprinkle a sugar on. Maybe my muffins for like the holidays, I'll use a little drizzle of like a glaze. But for most of my muffins, I use my sugar in a raw. Blueberry muffins, you can use this, or like I said, of course, sand and sugar. You can find out like Wilton makes that. Wilton makes those different colored sugars, but you want to get like a white. And that's it, right? So we're gonna bake. We're gonna bake them for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna check it with a skewer. I have a really long skewer because my muffins are big. You don't want the toothpick to get stuck down in here. So I'm gonna check it 25 to 30 minutes, and I'm gonna come back as soon as I take them out, right? We're gonna test it, and I'll show you how they look. So, okay, I am back. Our muffins are done. Let me see. Muffins are done. They are very hot, right? So you see. Let's see. Can you see them? Let's see. Right, so they're pretty high. Maybe I didn't have to put as much batter in. So if you want smaller muffins, don't put as much in there. I probably could have gotten another muffin out of it if I would have taken some off, but it's 3 of us in our house, so we each get 2. So, but so when they come out, they're really hot. Just want to make sure that you get them from sticking from the side. So I have my little offset spatula, just so when it's time to take them out, we're gonna let them cool, but so your tops don't rip, right? So this is the best time while they're still hot. So I'm just kind of unsticking them from the pan, and that way when it's time for them, once they cool down, I can just take them out and they won't be stuck, right? You don't want them to dry on the pan. So with that being said, that is it. Quick and easy. We started at 11:04. It is 11:57. So my muffins cooked for about 30 minutes. I put it in for 28 minutes. I went to test it with my skewer. It was still just a little wet. So I put it in for 2 more minutes, and that was it. If you have any questions about this recipe, as always, feel free to drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out when I upload another new video. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.